Welcome to the AI for Us 2 channel, your source for the latest AI-generated news on XRP, crypto, and precious metals. Our 100% AI-generated news content is based on real-time events and uploaded 1 to 4 times a day. Stay ahead of the curve and subscribe to our channel to experience the cutting edge of news reporting. Check out our recently uploaded videos to stay fully informed. Xrp New News Update. Ripple Labs recently launched its Liquidity Hub, a crypto liquidity platform designed for enterprise-level use, and it has been well received by crypto enthusiasts who believe it could potentially propel XRP to new heights. The new platform aims to provide global access to digital asset payout rails from various market makers, exchanges, and over-the-counter trading desks. It will facilitate the seamless integration of solutions to help businesses manage liquidity across platforms, reducing expenses on high-volume transactions like crypto treasury operations. The Liquidity Hub will operate independently and complement Ripple's widely used cross-border payments solution, On-Demand Liquidity, ODL. The new Liquidity Hub will support a range of cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, and fiat currency, the US dollar. Ripple also noted that it would evaluate XRP and other tokens for support within the products, adding that it looks forward to supporting XRP as it receives regulatory clarity in the US. Despite the ongoing SEC v. Ripple lawsuit placing XRP in a precarious position, the cryptocurrency has been seeing increased interest from investors, with the number of XRP addresses worldwide surpassing 4.6 million. Ripple's Liquidity Hub launch has raised further excitement about its future. The success of this new product could potentially propel XRP to new heights and help the cryptocurrency break through the $1 resistance level. XRP has grown significantly in the past quarter, surging by over 70% since January 1st. However, the cryptocurrency has been finding it hard to breach a multi-yearly resistance at 55 cents due to a massive sell wall created by short traders when the price hit that area in late March. Nevertheless, market pundits say prices could explode as accumulation grows faster than sell-offs. This factor could escalate as the countdown to the ruling in the SEC v. Ripple continues. At the time just before this video was uploaded, XRP was exchanging hands at 50 cents, down 2.47% in the past 24 hours, according to CoinMarketCap. Xrp New News Update. According to Whale Alert, a crypto data tracker, anonymous whale wallets have recently received millions of XRP, with about 48.8 million tokens transferred from exchanges to unknown wallets. Binance and Bitso exchanges saw transfers of 25,342,122 XRP and 23,500,000 XRP, respectively. This movement of XRP away from exchanges is often done with the intention of buying or storing the tokens in cold storage. Xrp New News Update. The ongoing legal case against Ripple has caused significant uncertainty regarding the regulatory status of XRP, and this uncertainty has made it difficult for Coinbase, the largest cryptocurrency exchange, to include XRP in its cryptocurrency offerings. Pro-XRP lawyer Bill Morgan suggests that Ripple should consider offering XRP-free products and diversifying its income in anticipation of a negative outcome in the legal case. If Ripple were to lose the case, it is possible that the company would be injuncted from dealing with XRP in the US, which would be a major blow to Ripple's operations. Morgan also hints that Ripple's Liquidity Hub, LH, might be a manifestation of the company's anticipation of a negative outcome in the lawsuit, as it offers the LH without XRP. However, the XRP ledger is decentralized, and its operations would not be affected even if Ripple lost the ongoing legal case against the SEC. Xrp New News Update. The recent decision by the U.S. Supreme Court to make it easier for businesses to appeal against the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, and the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, could potentially help Ripple in its ongoing legal battle against the SEC. This decision allows businesses to sue regulatory agencies for constitutional violations in key sectors of the economy. The SEC has reportedly been facing back-to-back defeats in the Apex Court, despite pressing charges against crypto leaders and firms, including Ripple. In a recent update, Ripple Labs, Brad Garlinghouse, and Chris Larson slammed the SEC in a reply to a letter of supplemental authority, stating that the SEC mentioned an out-of-circuit and unpublished district court opinion. Ripple also argued that there is no prima facie evidence that can support the SEC's defense against the fair notice argument in the Commonwealth case. Stuart Alder OT, Chief Legal Officer of Ripple, highlighted the Supreme Court verdict and mentioned that the SEC has lost 5 of its last 6 cases. While it remains to be seen how this decision by the Supreme Court will impact Ripple's case against the SEC, it could potentially provide Ripple with a stronger defense in its fight against the regulatory agency. Xrp New News Update. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, and Ripple have been exchanging filings over Ripple's fair notice defense, which it hopes to rely on to fight accusations it illegally offered unregistered securities in connection with XRP. However, recent judicial decisions suggest that the fair notice defense would not apply in Ripple's case. The SEC drew the court's attention to the most recent of these, the SEC versus Commonwealth Equity Serves LLC case, which rejected a fair notice defense advanced on the same basis as Ripple. Ripple responded by saying that the Commonwealth case was inapplicable as there was abundant evidence that reasonable market participants did not believe the offer and sale of XRP amounted to a securities offering. While it is true that prior decisions are not binding on the court in Ripple, those decisions point one way. The fair notice defense is unlikely to save anyone who falls afoul of the Howey test. Xrp New News Update. The United States political wing is increasingly criticizing Gary Gensler, the chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, for his anti-crypto approach. Congressman Warren Davidson has introduced new legislation to oust Gensler and replace him with a director. This move follows a series of what crypto industry advocates view as extrajudicial crackdowns on the sector by the SEC. Davidson's recent comment adds to the criticism of the SEC and Gensler by the Commissioner of SEC Hester Peirce, who has been vocal about the agency's war on crypto. Many lawmakers stand in agreement with the stance of Davidson and Peirce, and in March this year, Representatives Patrick McHenry and Richie Torres revived a bipartisan bill to thwart an innovation exodus in the wake of the crypto crackdown. While no crypto asset has been officially classified as a security in the US yet, the regulatory agency has remained relentless in its war on crypto this year, accusing numerous big-shot crypto firms including Coinbase, Paxos, and Kraken of selling unregistered security. Xrp New News Update. According to a recent report from CoinShares, digital asset investment products experienced a surge in inflows last week, with a total of $114 million flowing in. Bitcoin remained the primary focus for investors with inflows of $104 million, but XRP also saw an additional $100,000 in funds registered, bringing the total inflows for XRP this year to $3 million. Interestingly, there was also sudden interest in Cardano, ADA, investment products, with inflows reaching $100,000 last week. This rise in interest in ADA coincided with the largest weekly increase in the price of the token since the beginning of the year, up 15.9%. The strong inflows into digital asset investment products indicate a growing appetite for exposure to the cryptocurrency market, and traditional investors are also increasingly showing interest in cryptocurrencies. The positive sentiment toward the asset class is certainly encouraging for the long-term potential of digital assets. Xrp New News Update. The technical uptrends for gold and silver are well supported, although there is some slowing momentum as hedge fund positioning becomes more nuanced in the marketplace. Despite renewed selling pressure, both precious metals remain in long-term bullish rallies as investors protect themselves from persistently elevated inflation and global economic uncertainty. Analysts suggest that silver could have more potential than gold through 2023 as speculative bullish positioning remains well below peak levels last year when prices briefly pushed above $27 an ounce. Silver is benefiting from being a monetary metal and from robust industrial demand due to the global green energy transition. Hedge funds continue to buy silver, even as they increase their short bets. The CFTC's Disaggregated Commitments of Traders report for the week ending April 11 showed money managers increased their speculative gross long positions in COMEX silver futures. In contrast, gold prices could have reached their near-term peak, with gold's profit taking not surprising to some analysts. Gold is still down 38,000 contracts from last year's record high above $2,070 an ounce, and while it continues to test support around $2,000 an ounce, many analysts note that gold still remains in an uptrend as prices hold above $1,950 to $1,960 an ounce. Investor demand for gold will continue to be determined by the trend in the US dollar, and a further dollar weakness could push the price of an ounce to a fresh all-time high in the coming weeks, according to Repek Oskadeskaya, senior analyst at Swissquote Bank. Xrp New News Update. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has filed a lawsuit against Bittrex, a cryptocurrency exchange, and its CEO for allegedly operating 3 unregistered services on a single platform to maximize profits. The SEC has accused Bittrex of violating U.S. federal securities law, instructing its crypto issuers to evade securities law and running different market intermediary functions without registration. The regulator has also charged Bittrex Global GmbH, a foreign affiliate of the digital asset firm, for operating a shared order book without registering as a national securities exchange. The complaint comes 2 weeks after Bittrex announced that it was winding down its U.S. operations due to unclear regulatory requirements. Bittrex made approximately $1.3 billion in revenue between 2017 and 2022 by enabling the buying and selling of cryptocurrencies offered as securities on its platform, but neither of the services it ran simultaneously were registered. The SEC noted that Bittrex should have registered as a brokerage and broker, as well as a clearing agency, due to the platform's activities. In addition, the regulator claimed that Bittrex and its CEO instructed its crypto issuers to delete certain information from the public channels that indicated their digital assets were securities to avoid regulatory scrutiny. Xrp New News Update. Bittrex's official response to the SEC's lawsuit indicates that the exchange is not planning to settle with the regulatory agency and intends to fight the case in federal court. The SEC had alleged that the Seattle-based crypto exchange operated as an unregistered national securities exchange, broker, and clearing agency. In response, Bittrex claimed that the agency's enforcement action against the exchange was part of SEC Chief Gary Gensler's crusade to drive the crypto sector out of the U.S. Bittrex also reiterated its commitment to meeting regulatory compliance while being operational, and alleged that it had sought clear regulatory guidance from the SEC multiple times. The exchange is looking forward to vindicating its position in court and appears reluctant to reach a settlement by paying a hefty fine. Xrp New News Update. It is difficult to predict with certainty whether or not Coinbase will be the next major crypto exchange to face SEC lawsuits, as regulatory actions are subject to a variety of factors and variables. However, given the recent scrutiny and lawsuits faced by other crypto firms, it is possible that Coinbase could face similar charges. SEC Chief Gary Gensler has been warning digital asset exchanges to comply with regulations, and Coinbase has already received a Wells notice notifying him of potential legal action. It is worth noting that Coinbase has publicly denounced the SEC's recent actions and has urged regulators to create new regulations for cryptocurrencies rather than enforcing the existing ones. Ultimately, the future of Coinbase and other crypto exchanges in relation to SEC actions will depend on how the regulatory landscape for cryptocurrencies evolves. Xrp New News Update. Earlier today, Apple introduced its Apple Card savings account, which offers customers an annual percentage rate of 4.15%. Apple has stated that there is no requirement for a minimum deposit or balance, and customers can set up an account directly by using the wallet software pre-installed on their iPhones. It is unlikely that Apple's new high-yield savings account will challenge the broader DeFi market. While the 4.5% APY offered by Apple is higher than the average savings account in the US, it is still lower than the interest rates provided by many DeFi protocols such as Compound, Aave, Cream, Nexo, and Notional. Moreover, DeFi protocols provide returns on stable coins, which are functionally equivalent to holding US dollars in a cryptocurrency wallet, and historically, these returns have been significantly higher than the standard banking rate. However, traditional businesses entering the savings account sector could potentially increase competition for DeFi in the future. Xrp New News Update. The New York State Department of Financial Services, DFS, has finalized regulations to oversee crypto businesses registered with it, which could have a significant impact on the wider digital assets market if successfully implemented. The new rules will only monitor the 20 or so companies with the BIT license, but could serve as a blueprint for other state regulators to follow in the future. The regulations establish how companies holding the BIT license will be assessed for the costs of their supervision and examination, allowing the DFS to collect supervisory costs from licensed crypto companies on par with other regulated licensees. The regulation involves rigorous standards for capitalization, cybersecurity protection, and anti-money laundering protocols, bringing crypto market businesses on par with banks and traditional financial institutions. Xrp New News Update. The Bank of Israel has announced plans to potentially issue a central bank digital currency, CBDC, called Shaked. While the decision has not yet been finalized, the Bank of Israel Steering Committee outlined potential reasons for the issuance, including declining cash transactions, stablecoin adoption, competition in the domestic payment system and technological developments in payments. The bank has been exploring the potential of retail CBDCs as part of the Icebreaker project led by the Bank for International Settlements, and has previously collaborated with the Hong Kong Monetary Authority on a digital currency issuance trial. The G20 nations are also working on a common framework for regulating cryptocurrencies under the presidency of India. Xrp New News Update. On your screen is today's summary of the technical indicators for XRP. Based on 11 oscillator indicators and 15 moving averages indicators. Out of the 11 oscillator indicators, 2 recommends selling XRP, 9 are neutral, and 0 indicate a buy signal for XRP. Meanwhile, out of the 15 moving averages indicators, 5 recommend selling XRP, 1 is neutral, and 9 recommend buying XRP. Based on these indicators, the overall sentiment towards XRP appears to be neutral, with 7 of the combined number of indicators recommending a sell, 10 of the combined indicators being neutral, and 9 of the combined number of indicators recommending it is time to buy XRP. However, it is important to note that technical indicators are not always reliable and should be used in conjunction with other forms of analysis before making any investment decisions. Xrp New News Update. If you look at the screen of your device now, you will see a Bitfinex chart of the XRP USD trading pair on the TradingView charting platform. The featured chart uses historical daily price cycles to provide expected future price pivot dates for XRP USD. It is important to note that this chart should be used in conjunction with your preferred technical indicators to maximize accuracy. Buy and sell signals from your preferred technical indicators will most likely be triggered on or near the price pivot prediction dates. This chart is updated daily in our videos so that you can watch in real time the accuracy of the prediction method. However, it's important to exercise caution and consider the inherent risks and volatility of cryptocurrency trading before making any investment decisions. Here are the future price pivot prediction dates for the XRP USD trading pair. Be aware, this charting method does not predict price. Instead, it predicts price action. In addition, there is a one-candle window of error on either side of a specific price prediction date on the chart. This means, the actual pivot may come one candle before a specific prediction date or one candle after the prediction date. Now for the dates to look out for: Sunday, April 16, 2023, and Saturday, April 22, 2023. This completes the XRP New News Updates video. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.